Johannes, how the name Uni6 was created?
When I started in 2018 to think about this character of wine, there were a lot of red wines around which were too heavy for me, and I wanted to create a very light red wine with a good drinkability, with the character of a white, good acidity, good freshness. And so we developed this wine, and finally we ended up with a perfect wine, and we were searching for a good name. And this is the Uni6 is both. It's a white, it's a red, it's some people say it's a rosé. For me, not.
Which grape varieties are in the wine?
Blaufränkisch and St. Laurent.
What kind of vats you use for this wine?
We're using reductive and oxidative vats made from materials grown on the surface, and also deeper layers of the earth.
Why do you use different types of material for fermentation?
I want to open up the spectrum of the aromas, the flavors, the tastes of the local varieties as much as possible.
How long is the wine on the mash or skins?
Couple of bunches pressed directly on the first day, some on the second day, a little bit of skin contact. Some of them are whole bunch for 5, 6, 7 days.
Do you ferment stems with? If yes, why?
I love stems. A lot of freshness, pushes the structure forward, and brings a good direction into the wines.
All your wines are spontaneously fermented. How long is the wine on the full yeast?
As long as we are doing the blendings for the bottling, the final blendings. All the barrels are maturing on the full lees, also the tanks and other vessels what we are using.
Why you choose a sparkling wine bottle and a crown cork?
We don't use any additions at all, and also no sulfites. And if anybody knows Blaufränkisch, then you know already that it's a very long fermenting variety. And finally, after the maturation, there is still fermentation going on. So the last couple of years, we always doing the bottling with 2 to 2.5 to 3 grams of sugar. And in case of the non-edit nonsense thing, what we are doing or what we are following, the fermentation goes on in the bottle. So there might be a little bit of fizz inside, but this is exactly what we love to have in it.
What story tells your label?
It's a little bit or everything about us, the region, our work, with more or less edges. A lot of science, beginning of the Heidentor, which is the regional monument. Our house, we're working with sheep in the vineyard. This is a worm. We care about the labor. There was one more. It's for all our drinkers. Everybody has to find his own way. The initials, no edit nonsense, which is very important. So the name of the wine, handmade and low intervention.
Describe the taste of Uni6 in 5 words.
The layers of fruitness, structure, acidity, freshness and tannins.